organization doesn't need like a proper headquarter of Doom. And while the island is supposedly very colorful and bright and rainbowy, it's something.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
All villains have to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even if it has to be a rainbow cave.
Yeah, well, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, I mean...
We killed our first actual dragon.
Mm-hmm.
After that silver dragon fight that never happened.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. It's like the first three, well, not the first three chronologically Star Wars movies.
Exactly, the first one never happened. Yeah, I mean, it's so much happened in this book. I feel like almost this book has been the most packed with things happening.
Certainly action and fast pace.
Yeah,
and things that we couldn't really expect.
We have gone...
Well, also the book where you
of it,
missed the most stuff, because there just have been so much stuff to get.
I think this was the book when a lot of the things set up throughout the other book sort of reached the critical point and sort of exploded. Like so much happened. Zacharias became a lich, by the way.
That's something.
A lot of new things also have been put in motion for the later books to capitalize on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does feel like we missed a lot, but honestly, I couldn't tell where exactly. We just missed things. Like in Methrin, we didn't really find anything by just walking around. Devron was just finding copper pants and a random duke. And Marcus grappled.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
the Minion Quest happened, I suppose.
The Minion Quest happened. I think the most obvious thing we probably missed was the archives in the Ardarium.
Yeah, okay, that was definitely something.
We didn't even encounter any of the for example, the mithril golem.
No, it's true. But that was probably on the third floor, right? Like where the dwarves hang out. I thought it was up there. Oh. But yeah, I think the archive we probably missed a few things, but at that time that fight seemed to be much more trouble than it was worth. I don't regret not going there actually, because I think we would have been much worse for wear against all of these golems.
Basically the fight against the king drained every single of my resources, basically.
Yeah, same here. I have...
So, chat, I think the fight against... it wasn't really Cash's husband. They fought.
That would have been great, though.
But the Paladin and Dwarf were harder because they were holding back resources.
Yes.
Like, for example, just wave of exhaustion, all of them would have been a pretty good start.
Did people think it was Cash's husband we were fighting?
I think that was just...
Seemingly. Some thought so.
No, it wasn't. It was the guy who killed her master.
But conserving power is certainly something that I think the players...
something we're not really used to.
Oh, we are fairly used to it.
And
maybe Kyron isn't.
And it was also the... It was also the guy who got Cash thrown into Brandiskar. Drugged her and all that. And it was also the guy that Cash had her sentence for trying to kill.
Yeah, he was like the big villain in Cash's story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Hawklight was in Zacharias'.
Cash's backstory is that her drow parents left her in a bugbear camp, telling them her true name, but the fact that Cash, being a drow, lives for so long, her name was lost in time, and what there's left of her real name is Cash. And so she lived there for a long time, basically used as the chief's chieftain's trophy. So, the one who had Cash on their side basically controlled the camp. So she was this weapon just sitting in a hut, and everyone really feared her. Then she one day killed... she had made a deal with the strongest bugbear that's told her basically killed the chieftain, and she did. and it didn't go as planned. Everyone hated her for her and chased her out. And Cash thought, well, I'm sick of this place anyway. She lived in the slums, met this very nice lady who saw Cash and for once didn't, yell at her or scream at her. And now this lady smiled at her and basically said, "Come with me." And Cash did, and this was her master that taught her everything about being sneaky and stabbing people from the back. And it is also where she met her husband. So she has known her husband for many, 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 many years. Basically, his entire life. Her master got killed by this Trajan. Cash wanted to get revenge. She sneaked in, pretended to be one of the associates. They all had cloak and hoods on. She put poison in his drink. He drank it, but survived, and looked around and said, "There's a traitor in here." Everyone got lined up. Cash couldn't get out. She tried, but they basically caught her, pulled the hood off her, and seeing a drow, and that it was her who tried to kill Trajan, drugged her, threw her to Brandiscar. And the rest is history.
Well, there you go. So, this book compared to the other books, where would it sort of rank? Do you think?
I think this, for as traumatic as the angels appearing were, I would say this is probably my favorite.
I think this is my second favorite after book 1.
Book 1 was very strong.
Yeah, I like book 1 a lot.
It's also a different power level.
Oh yeah, you need to
That
have
certainly.
completely other things under consideration.
It was dangerous, We were like,
I like to think it still is dangerous sometimes.
well, I felt back then we were like birds that just learned to fly.
Basically.
We had no idea that there were hawks out there.
And now we are hawks, but we're coming up against like hurricanes and storms and like.
Also, we killed the Lord of Hawks or whatever the guy was.
we did, yes.
I think the analogy ends here. Yeah. What do the rest of you think?
I think this is probably my second favorite. Again, like Sheep after book 1, because I think low-level adventures are the most fun. Because it's so much easier to die.
Yeah. It's amazing how much more fun that makes things.
I would. Are you done, Jake? I don't want.
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
Okay. I would say this is the one book, and I am gonna admit I actually cried when Jake died. Because I really
Jamal or like Vampire. Oh, okay.
Jamal, I cried because I felt this dread that we would never see him again, and that made me so sad.
Oh.
And when Azorius and Cash died, I cried even more because I was like, oh god, this amazing thing we have just ended. And I'm about to cry again.
Don't worry, Tina. With the power of evil sorcery from Zacharias, no one dies ever again.
But I was so sad the moment we were like, Jake's dead. It's like, what? No, he can't die. I know he already did, but damn.
Not again.
Not again. I cried. So this is the one book that has actually been able to make me cry. So it has been very emotional for me.
You have to remember that every end is also a beginning.
Yeah.
Sounds silly, but that's actually very true.
Wise man says.
I don't think I have
Yes.
ever actually been nervous really playing this before. Like, we can win. We always can win. So there you go.
I think actually that day Malachi tried to make me relax. So he's like, it doesn't have to be the end. I think he really wanted to tell me you can get back, but he couldn't tell me, but I was in so much dread.
I was also very stressed out at that point because I was also like, we don't have the spell capacity to bring them back, strictly speaking.
Yeah.
Like we need something we don't have, and luckily Theodora actually helped us, which I think again proves that she's actually on our side, because you could have been like, you're dead, so good, Thorn can mop you up now, but she actually helped us.
You're growing to like her, aren't you?
I'm getting there.
Even with her being so bitter all the time.
I mean, she's forced to serve
starting
Thorn.
to understand her because we're kind of in the same position, except she's been there much, much longer.
Some people can't just walk away.
She only needs love, and she will open up like a beautiful hellflower.
Zacharias will give her love.
Yeah, Zacharias will kiss her, and then
she'll die because Zacharias is a lich. And that'll be very awkward.
we could never be together, Theodora. It cannot be. I am a lich, and you're a devil.
By the way, I heard that someone was gonna write a fan fiction.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's that late.
You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna say before DDS gets going that you're a cultural phenomenon when you have fan fiction written about you.
Yeah, that's true.
If there is a fan fiction to be written, I will make a YouTube video where I read it up.
Oh, you're gonna do a story? Sure.
Now you're.
Yeah, now you're promising things. Yeah.
I don't mind.
All right, DDS.
What have we come to when we're dealing with fan fiction?
I love fan fiction.
More like where do you stand on the books and how do you think this fit in?
I have a really hard time rating this. I really, really enjoyed book 2 a lot, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed the horn. It was our first taste of not, because before we were, we were assaulting.
Mm-hmm.
We were the underdogs trying to fight our way up, and then we were fighting down upon them instead.
Mm-hmm.
We were the overlords for a moment. But then Dragon showed up at our door and we killed it.
I'll be right back.
But yeah. Other than that, I definitely put this book to be definitely my second favourite out of it, with book 3 being in last place. Possibly just because there was so much combat in a row for that. But for a lot of this, we had Copper Pan and everything. That was, everyone's got their comments. For Clarion and Maul, that was a interesting roller coaster, because the moment they first appeared and the situation arose, my mind started ticking through every possible scenario of what could possibly happen, including the reality of half the party being dead. And it seriously worried me, because I didn't want the campaign to end. And I was worried it could have. It didn't. But then the party, we were left with half the party, and then there was a bit there where I did start getting a bit frustrated because I didn't enjoy playing Trick, just because of... But not because Trick is less powerful, because, I was using spells anyway, that's not really the main thing, but just because it didn't quite feel right. It didn't feel like the party. But I kept working along.
I think we all felt a little left out, me being Raiju, and it...
Of course.
Well, was it worse, though, than not playing at all?
No, it definitely helped playing someone, but at the same time, it felt like I can't really just speak my mind, because that is not what a minion do, So
then we had, then of course we had the strange adventure with, strange adventure where we got reincarnated, 2 of us.
I like that.
And then we had that adventure. Definitely one of my favorite things during this book was when we found the chessboard. Just the sheer idea of this magical puzzle chessboard was so fun to me. And then when I found out it had both the lichdom and the resurrection of vampire secret, it was just perfect. It was like all the negative thoughts I'd had throughout like all the previous bit has just been gone and just replaced with glee for the mainly on Jonas's part with becoming a lich.
Yep, that's my favorite
And
part.
then getting our own base made me also excited again because it brought me back to book 2 where I enjoyed so much drawing the horn. It took so long to damn draw it. Malachi can vouch for that, but it was so fun. It looks like we're going to make some modifications, but we'll do that later. Yeah, and then, after that happened, we had those exciting bits, of course. We had the actual king to deal with, which has been one adventure and a half. But overall, I actually really, really enjoyed this book. It's second place, not first place for me, but still. I really think I enjoyed it.
Personally, I think, and I think I've said this before, that book 4 was one of the books I looked forward to the most because it has a lot of strong moments and a lot of important decisions and payoffs from previous decisions that are really being made. And it's really exciting to see how you deal with different situations because it allows me some foresight into how things will go further on. It's always exciting to see the fork in the road and then see which way you go.
It was kind of like you had no idea how the game might
I never really do.
How much did we disappoint you playing through book 4 the way we did?
I don't know. Yeah, there's a few things you missed, but I mean that's gonna make things more interesting in other ways.
We perfect some earlier books, so now we're having to play the catch up on our bad score now. We're basically perfect for the second half of book 1.
Yeah, book 4 certainly feels like the book where we missed the most. But as I said before,
Then it's just gonna come in later, right?
Yeah, if I were to replay book 4, there's not many things I would do differently. Apart from not splitting up the party.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few things I could think of doing differently,
Yes,
but overall I
burned
think
in blood.
we did okay.
Again, the tendency to not talk a lot, more like sort of get into the action or quickly, or even the tendency to buff a lot before combat.
Something I want to note, which is not exactly related to this book, but where we're going now is, so going back in the campaign, we're talking going back to like book 1, and I saw that, and I saw the title of book 5 by accident, and that just filled me with glee. That's glee because all the thoughts I had through my head of what that could mean. And now I'm here. I'm actually very excited to see what's going to happen now.
What is the name of the next book?
The Devil.
Oh yeah,
The Master.
you already told me.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, this as a chapter.
Now only 2 books left, by the way.
Mm.
Oh.
2 books.
We're
The
way
concept-
way past the midpoint.
We are, yeah.
So
Yeah.
content-wise, we're at what? I can't even divide by 6 right now. Hold on.
We're level
We've gone through 2/3.
14, right?
There we go, 2/3.
I suspect we'll be level
Sick.
15 very soon.
We're level 14, right?
We are level 14.
In 4 levels, I can get through Resurrection.
Let me.
4 levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's better than me. I might not ever get true resurrection technically. So really true resurrection? That's impressive.
Yeah. It's
You are one good alchemist.
it's what's it called?
I'll be right back again.
Like, are you getting like a philosopher's stone or?
No,
Elixir of Life.
I'll share it with you.
It's pretty powerful getting true resurrection.
God damn it! I accidentally got away from.
Like you're true, you can raise the dead by speaking enough information about them, so like name, date of birth,
Let's see.
location of birth.
Favorite color.
Yeah, by basically making up a profile which is unique to that person and could be mistaken for no one else.
No, instead of looking, let's search for true. There. Enhanced potion. Alchemist level 16. Create an elixir that can cast True Resurrection.
Nice.
Pretty potent. Which I'm glad about because it means that you can resurrect me.
Here you go.
Because, that might be a thing. You resurrect me, I resurrect you.
Oh, you're such a tease.
This is gonna keep.
If you both die at the same time, you can't resurrect each other.
Well, then we had a full life.
A number of times per day equal to intelligence modifier, an alchemist can cause any potion he drinks to function at a cast level equal to his class level. How does that give you true resurrection?
That's what it says. Right.
It's the wrong one, I think.
I did.
It's an enhanced potion.
Oh, yeah, Eternal Potion. Sorry.
Eternal potion. Let's see that one.
I got it right here.
Eternal potion.
No, I want to send it to you.
Hurry up before I find it.
I found it.
You found it before I did.
And I'm back.
The duration becomes permanent. That still doesn't really do that. Just permanent duration potion.
Still linking the wrong one.
Will we level this level? This level? Will we level this?
Getting a shit ton of
goddammit,
experience, I can tell you that much.
It's because you're like, oh, you're gonna get it, are you gonna get it? There.
You are
This
one
time,
experience.
I'm counting things up, and holy
this time
crap,
I got the right one. I swear.
It's kind of
this
expected.
is no joke.
It felt like we were a bit underleveled at times, honestly, but
Like, this time it's the real one.
we pulled through.
Elixir of Life.
And the good point is, I didn't need to burn my my mace scroll, so I can actually scribe that now if we level up. Whoa.
And I didn't have to scribe a certain scroll of mine, which I'm not going to talk about.
Like, it's Elixir of Life.
I saw it.
What level spells do you have now on Zacharias?
8.
I may buy a scroll that you may scribe to.
Wait, did Manifest
can make
say
me
we
more of
definitely
those.
level up then?
Certainly.
Do we definitely level up?
Most likely.
Most likely, definitely.
Definitely, most likely.
Then in that case, I hit what all know is a very powerful milestone for me.
Dark, look at the Elixir of Life. Requirements. Just be 16. Then you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I basically hit my main milestone this level, or at level
The
15.
caches.
My only milestone, really.
I hit something
for
this
the
level that is monumental
I
as
can't hear
well.
what you're saying.
If we are leveling up,
That's
I
for
can
level
say,
18.
I'm going to say to the chat now, if we are leveling up, the chat is going to get a bonus video from me.
Let's see here.
I like that.
That's something. Yeah, I'm gonna get, if we level up now, I'm gonna get spell perfection.
Oh, you're going to break the game again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
he
really
does that
gonna
a
get
lot.
anything.
Jonas breaks the game a lot. So.
I do break the game a lot.
On purpose, even.
it's my job as a wizard.
It's not your job as a wizard. It's your job. It's your job as a player. You've decided.
No, it's more like if we go up against heaven's, armies, I will lock them into force cages if I have to.
100 force stages.
What spell would you pick with spell perfection?
Fireball.
Yes.
Of course.
That way, free dazing all day.
Yep.
Free quickened all day.
Yeah, free quick and all day, more precisely.
I got a level
Well, you can pick
5
any
spell.
magic feat or any meta magic feat. You don't have to. I don't think you have to pick the feat.
No.
when you pick
Yeah, but
the
the point
feat,
is,
right?
he'll probably do quicker because it's the most expensive.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, depending on the situation, you can do anything. Just as long- he
Spell
just throws
perfection
fireball,
is
and it does-
very powerful.
That does mean that you could standard action, throw a dazing fireball, it's the normal level of a fireball, then throw a quickened one.
Yes.
If he prepares a dazing fireball,
I don't need to
then
anymore.
he could throw. Well, no. What I'm saying is,
He
if you
doesn't prepare- he
prepare,
doesn't
if you
prepare
prepare a
fireball.
dazing fireball, you can cast a fireball.
I don't need to
using
prepare.
the spell. Well, can I? Wait, you don't need to prepare.
No.
Fireballs.
Fireball is my preferred
Spontaneously
spell.
cast
I
fireball.
can spontaneously cast fireball.
Okay. Well, you can use what is dazing like +2, +3. Yeah.
3.
+3, so you can cast like a 6th level dazing fireball, or like you can prepare a 6th level spell as a dazing fireball. Throw that. Or wait, no, I don't know.
Why would I do that?
I have my words figured out. Basically, you can do 2 dazing fireballs a turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't English.
One will be a 3rd level spell, one will be a 6th level spell.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All the days.
Leave me alone.
I get level 5 spells too. Hooray.
Oh.
I do not get a new spell level, though I do get a new spell.
The thing is, though, the reflex save of the fireball is at the power level we're currently
Falling behind.
occupying. It's not. It's
Are
not
you
as
falling
it's
behind?
not as game breaking as it was, say, 4 levels ago.
But yes, if
It
I'm
is
leveling up, out comes my editor. Time to go to work.
It is incredibly
I am
difficult to get to DC.
Positive you'll level up.
You're positive?
Absolutely, maybe.
That is so many experience.
That. Ooh, hello.
Oh my goodness.
So what the current total is?
You've
that
got almost as much as your total per player. So you're gonna take a level 1 character and then boom.
Level 15.
Well, it seems I'm applying a new class level. I think it's going to be Oracle.
Congratulations, you can advance with that much experience. Thank you, character generator. How kind of you to say that thing.
Roll HP. A 5. 5 out of 8, not too bad.
Not too bad.
15.
But now.
All right, since the map tool rolling hasn't been desirable as of late, I'm gonna roll a real D10.
Goodness gracious.
Roll a 1.
Hey, I rolled a 10 actually.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Jonas, you're up.
almost. Hang on. What is? I don't remember actually how the numbers are. Okay, it is double 0. No. It's okay. That was not a 1. That was a 10. I didn't know if it would show just 0 or if 10 was.
I
double
don't know
0.
how this dice works, he says.
No, because some D10s.
I
are
know.
different, right?
I
So,
know. I just sounded so
it
funny.
was a 10.
I don't know how this works.
I'm going to roll my HP next time.
What is that? That is 136000 XP. Yoink.
That is all the experience.
That's a good stack. It's a good stack of experience.
1/3 left of the books and 1/4 left of the levels.
Yeah.
Like fucking 600% of the experience though. Oh, you counted
I
all
now
up.
have 229. I've gained 12 HP.
I gained a decent bit.
Wait, no, I gained 19 HP.
Let's see. I am a wizard.
Yeah, where's this?
What? You're what?
A wizard! Sheep!
What?
Thoroughly, like
You're not a
almost,
wizard.
almost half of my HP comes straight from my charisma.
Yeah,
105 of my 236.
indeed.
So, I'm looking at my character builder right now and just like.
Does Marcus get any capstone stuff? That is like, oh goodness gracious.
No, Marcus gets +1 max dex and -1 armor check penalty.
Oh.
Oh.
He has a boring level up. You see.
Well, that will actually.
my abilities don't get cool until level 19.
Although he will actually get a like a +1 to AC from that, right? If your dex goes up, your dex is decent, right?
My dex is +1.
Okay.
Or no, my dex is +2, but my max dex on my armor is already 2.
Oh, okay.
If my dex increases, then yeah, sure.
Do well.
Next level, I get another attack, I think. No, it's this level, I think.
You should have full Bav on both, right? That should put you at
Yeah.
16.
You-
And that's when you get the next attack.
Yeah, it's next level that I get another attack.
Yeah, you should have +15 now,
Ooh.
which does not give you the 4th attack.
Next level, I get another attack. Well, like level 16, I get another attack, and I get to pick another discipline for a Hell Knight thing. So
Oh, this is delicious.
Next
So,
level, I
I
would
w-
get
I
my
can,
3rd attack.
if I pick Aranyes or something, or if I pick like the Summon Devil discipline, I can like summon an Aranyes, like the Nine Sisters, basically a Fury.
This is absolutely delicious for me.
Damn it, map tool! Don't do this again. Why can I do nothing? Sometimes I'm a very unhappy DM.
Think I shall get Quicken
Yeah,
Spell.
at least I didn't do any major change in anything.
I wish I could get Quicken Spell, but right now there is something far more powerful for me.
Yeah, I know. Add feat.
What?
Plus
feedback.
9 to all saving throws.
Yeah, the
Oh,
feat that
yeah.
gives him his charisma bonus to saving throws.
I told you this would be a
What
powerful
feat is
level.
that?
Divine
The feat-
Protection. You must
yeah.
have a mystery or a domain.
Ooh. Well, I have a domain.
Yeah, you can take it, but for someone who already has the paladin thing,
My
it's
saves
only
are
a +1 to saves.
Oh.
Which is still
Yeah.
better than like Great Fortitude or whatever.
It is.
Yeah.
So I take it Asurius is going to finally embrace the belief, the faith, and
There
the
will- there will be- there
protection
will def-
associated with it.
There will definitely be an embracement of faith. Also,
So he like officially worships Asmodeus now?
I think he's been doing it kind of for a long time.
yes, but now you will see the full extent of the power.
Has Marcus felt like Asmodeus has been rewarding him for his service?
Yeah.
I think in every
I mean,
single
he
book,
got like those hippogriffs, and he got Hellbrand, and
Dastard Plate.
yeah. I haven't touched that Dastard Plate since I got it. Like I need to upgrade that or something, but I haven't like
Would you like to come to Azurus' workshop?
maybe.
Oh, this whole thing.
Mhm.
Oh,
Tim, my Hellblade.
chat, got any questions for me before I leave to sleep? And I have a week of holiday now. That is such a sweet thing to say.
We got to play more Age of Wonders at some point during that. Huh?
It's like I don't even have to study. Well, I have a little. I always have to study a little bit, but not a lot.
There we go. Oh my god. So yeah, I just tested my save. My first try fortitude save 39.
What's only? What is? I get that on a 14, man. What's your fortitude?
Let me work that out. Because
Like basically, what are your save bonuses now?
I need to work out for you exactly, but
Yeah.
it's gone from plus 11 to plus my fortitude used to be plus 11, now it's plus 21. I've now gone to plus 22 reflex from plus 12, and I've now got 20 will.
Your reflex and will are better than mine,
Yep, by far now.
but my fortitude's 25.
The point is, that's kind of a significant bump, don't you think?
Yeah.
Kind
Well, it
of.
sucks 'cause I hardly have to use fortitude. The only reason it's so high is because I get like my charisma bonus to it.
So also, guys, don't be up for don't. Oh, what's the next book title? Well, it's the next book title is Devil, My Only Master. It's basically saying that there's only one guy who's above me, and that is, I suppose it's sort of drawn out of the old European monarch by the grace of God. Sort of,
Divine right.
yeah. The only one who can judge me is the gods themselves, and one particular one here, which is Asmodeus. Not very judgmental person. Very inclusive.
Oh yeah. So I can get the spell Irresistible Dance.
Yes, you must
Great.
get that spell.
Just saying.
You guys shouldn't be up for too late, because we gotta do stuff tomorrow too.
Yeah, we have a cult to kill.
Or we gotta
Well, I'll be fine with it. 'cause I
and
can-
then go and help the sorceress with whatever the thing she wants us to help her with is.
Sorceress?
Oh, that'll be fun.
Probably dragons.
She requested we all come with her
I'm
out to
calling it
some
here.
out to the countryside or something.
Oh,
Well, I guess that's
right.
Alright,
after
that sounds like right off like a trap.
the thing is.
Yeah, she's
She's
kill
gonna fucking
us
nick us,
there.
man.
Yeah.
Gotta take her out.
Yeah, I guess this is the end of. I'm gonna end the recording here. I think maybe I'll hang around a bit more and do some character building. But yeah, this is the end of the recording, and this time we actually killed the king. We,
Yeah.
Hooray.
we
What
promised
do you
it.
mean this time? It was like just a break from last one, right?
We've been promising it for like a month, but now it finally
Got
happened.
him.
Hooray!
King killing is a tiring business.
And with that, we'll see you in the next session. Well, there will most certainly
Kill the
be
king.
No kings.
no kings.
Except maybe a dead one in your backpack.
Yeah, we have a dead king in my backpack.
I rise again.
Oh,
Hey, no, wait. Nope, you've got rest eternal. You cannot rise.
oh.